Hi everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi. You want to say happy birthday to Donald?
Happy birthday to
Okay.
Donald.
Happy birthday to my oldest son Donald.
He's 11.
Yeah. Today he's turning 11. So today it's Sunday, June 25th, 2017. So happy birthday to you, son. Okay. So today I want to come out here and make a follow-up video on the bitter melons. Um, about 2 weeks ago when I posted my last videos, they were growing quite well, quite nicely now. But after 2 weeks, look at how much they have grown. It'd be just incredible how much this plant have developed. And I also prune off some of the leaves, and also remove half of the plant that originally were here. So I make the mistake by allowing too many plants. I plant too many of them, and I realize that there's just not going to be enough room for them to grow. And even with about 8 or 9 plants here, I guarantee you that there's not enough space for all of them. But it is what it is. I make the mistakes, so right now I have to live with that, and I just allow them to grow and spread out. And they're probably going to overtake the beans over there, and I'll show you in a little bit. But today I came out here and trying to look for some fruit, because it's very difficult. If you look at this entire area, this is all green, and trying to find the fruit is quite difficult because the fruit is same color as the leaf, it's green. And here, this one you can spot. This one, this is a small in development stage right now. This one probably been fertilized, so it's probably going to turn into fruit. So when the female flowers comes out, it's tiny with a tiny little fruit attached to this. And once it becomes a fruit, it can look like this. And the male flower obviously is without that. And the male flower is here. I want to show you. Is very, very fragile. Within 1 or 2 days, if nothing happened, well, of course nothing happened to the male flower. Of course, it will drop readily like this. Look at that. As soon as you touch it, it will just crumble and fall. See that? See that? Look at that. It just come out and fall. All right. So in terms of the flowers, the male flowers, I would say that I would estimate the ratio to the male and female flowers right now, this stage, I would say, let me guess, okay? Let me take a guess. Maybe 50 to 1. So 50 male flowers to 1 female flower right now at this stage. And eventually the female flower there will be more female flowers. So, and of course by having female flowers, that will determine how much fruit you have, correct? So you can have tons of male flowers that wouldn't do much. But again, you need both flowers, you need the males and females in order to produce a fruit. So right now, let's see if we can spot some fruit. So here's one. Right. So we're gonna take a look closer at the fruit. But now I'm trying to show you. Here's 2 right there. Beautiful fruit. Here's a little one. Now, by looking at the fruit, I can tell you that this variety here is a green variety, but it's the slender, long, elongated variety, which I like. Now, some actually is round, a little bit rounder and shorter, but the taste is about the same. There's no difference in terms of taste. So this one is slightly green, and once they just about 3.5 to 4 inches now. So when it turns to about 6 to 8 inches, I can harvest them. And you must harvest them when they are green, not yellow, not red, not ripened. So bitter melon, you have to harvest them when they are green, in order for you to cook them. So I came out here today and I removed some leaves, and also, like again last week, I removed some plants. That's the only way for me to able to reveal some of the fruit, to spot the fruit. Look at this, how dense, how thick the growth is. It's unbelievable. Look at this. There's probably like 30 vines intertwined, juggling for space. It is impossible for anybody to spot the fruit. So I have to come up here and really look really hard to spot the fruit. And the fruit, by the way, is almost the same color. When they're tiny like this, look at this guy. They just look just like a leaf in terms of color. They dark green. There's no way you can tell. So once they turn a little bit, once they get a little bit bigger, they turn a little light green. Okay, so here, look at how thick this is. So I would prune off some of the leaves. So I did some prune off the leaf. Now the leaves I prune off are usually the one that's turned yellow. You know, they don't fall right away, so I would recommend that you cut them off right away, like this. Remove them, so you can spot the fruit. If you're gonna prune the vine, be very extremely careful. I would not go in here like this and boom and cut off this. I would not do that because you might cut into one of the two several main vine that run through the plants, and that vine could potentially contain the fruit. So be very careful. What you want to do is, if you want to prune the vine, no problem. Spot the beginning of the vine like this, and try and pull them out like this. Then cut it from here. All right, that's how I would do it if you need to prune them. So like this, let's say this one, you want to prune this guy. See the beginning here? So you would pull slowly them out and then prune them off right there. So you would definitely don't want to go inside here and start cutting inside here. No. And the one that is thick and real dark green, those are the old growth. So you don't want to cut them. So, and here is the main vine. You can see that. Definitely this is the main vine of the plant. And from there on, they will spread out left and right all the way. Okay, let's see if we can spot some more fruit. And I'm running out of space here. This is extremely dense here. Let's see if we can spot some more right there. There's one more fruit right there in there. Imagine trying to spot this. It's quite difficult, isn't it? Here's another one right there. All right, I hope the camera can capture that. But yes, you can see how thick they are here, with so many vines intertwined here, weaving in and out of each other. So that's the difficult part about growing bitter melon. It's that if you have too many plants, and this is going to happen to you. So it's a mistake. Again, it's my bad, and it is what it is, and we have to live with it. Unfortunately, the bitter melon here and the beans here are in battle, and from what I can tell, the bitter melon will eventually overtaking the beans. So if I don't want them to grow any further, I will prune them off. But that's a losing battle. Even if I prune them off, they'll continue to advance forward. There's no way for me to stop them. Well, so that's very unfortunate. Okay, and also at the bottom here, I continually to add compost during the season. During the growing season, I also will try to add a little bit of fish fertilizer when the fruits, like now, the fruits are forming, to give them more nutrients and to boost them up. Let's see what else. Okay, and again, be very careful what you wish for. Once the temperature pick up, they will grow like crazy. And today we have 95, 96 degrees. It's very, very hot today. And this is the perfect temperature for bitter melon. And they will grow like crazy. Alrighty, so I will make another video soon once I'm ready to harvest the fruit, and we'll show you the fruit, how it looks like. And again, once the fruit has formed, this is how it looks like, with a string, I call it the umbilical cord, attached to it, 6 to 8 inches. And this string here is very, very tough. You would not want to pull on this because you might damage the vine and the fruit will not fall out. So you need something to cut it like this. It's just beautiful. And if you happen to grow, in a patio, not vertical, up and down like I do here because I don't have enough space, so I have to go up and down. If you happen to grow vertical like this, like a patio style, it is amazing where all the fruit will be hanging downward, because this thing here, see, the string is readily allow the fruit to hang down like this and swing. So if you grow them in the patio, all the fruit will be hanging down. It's just wonderful to see that sight if you ever grow in a patio. So eventually, someday, if I ever get a house and have a patio, and I will grow it in the patio style, which means that all the plants will be growing on top, and then all the fruit will be hanging downward. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Please post a comment, and so we can discuss more about this plant. And happy gardening. We'll see you next time.